Hello, people. I hope you can and come in. Hope you can join me in a little bit of mockery, a little bit of banter, a little bit of social engineering. Anyway, what I was saying is that Beyonce and I Will Conform are the most dumbest people on this platform. They done exactly what I want them to. So is Michelle C. Now, I've knew for a while that they was in some people's chats with had the power to ban or time out. I saw it in Gypsy Days with Mr. Beautiful, Michelle C. Also, somebody called Sika. She swore blind. That was me. You see, you've got to, you've got not to, you just sit back and let their own paranoia take over. Like I said, the paranoia took over to the point where she would, she would, they would eat themselves alive, eat each other alive. Take for instance this boyo here. Now he jumped on the bandwagon, well, not so long ago. He talking about families, etc. I will conform. Talking about families, etc., etc. Um, Now, when you go back at them, throw it back at them, you don't like it. Now, went into Tyrone's this morning, well, this afternoon. I don't be honest with you, I think Tyrone's a coward. He's got a yellow stain of piss up his back. That's my personal opinion. Now, I just sort of thought, oh, I've done an experiment. Now, this other thing, people's communities or people's channels that I don't normally go in, but I've been blocked. And you one common denominator is either Michelle C or Beyonce. So I thought, like, I'll have a bit of go of this. I'll have a bit of go of this, boy. You know? So I went into Tyrone's. I went into Tyrone's. I went into Tyrone's. So, like I said to you, not I'm got, you know, like my point is in this people, if if I was a liar, if I was a grass, if I was all this what they say, why are they going to so much length to silence me? Why are they putting, like, look at Beyonce? Now, he put a video out, it's on his wall. He put a video out. Um, yeah, he put a video out Now it looks AI to me personally. You know, I've got a lot of people who do this crap would tell you it doesn't look, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't run like, it doesn't roll like off the tongue as a normal speaking person would. See what he doesn't get in his thick head. He goes, I supposed to say I've had the crime reference number. Get this number. It's not a crime reference number, so he doesn't get the correlation between, well, if it's not a crime reference number, why would I say if I knew the crime reference number when Michelle went to police, I would have said to Michelle, "There's the crime reference number, the proper crime reference, not a made up crime reference number." Uh, so yes, it's quite easy to manipulate them. It's quite easy because let's face it, most of them haven't got a brain. Two, if they had two brain cells, one would die with loneliness. And people believe in what they want to believe, but like I said, that I'm sort of the person who I need evidence to support my theories. I don't come on here and go, oh, this said this. Now, like I said, that another person is on their team, and poor Dunn, poor Dunn. Now, he's been sending pictures of his Johnson to unexpected young women. Now, Ian Burns said to him, uh, had the conversation with them, because he's slagging somebody else off and not Ian Burns. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this going on? You're saying this, but you're doing the exact same thing. And that's the way I feel about people on YouTube. You know, they go on the warpath. Oh, I'm for free speech. I'm for this. I'm for this, and then blocking people who, if I'm a liar, what have they got to hide for? What have Michelle say, Beyonce, all the little freaks they go around and got to be scared for? Why are they hiding behind thing of, oh, you've said this? Look at Tammy Shelby. Oh, you're a liar. That's what he get out of him. He hasn't got the balls to come up here. He hasn't got the balls to front you in real life. I said to him, I still stand by this. Stand by this. I give. If I give you my word, I would do it. I'm a man of my word. If anyone on YouTube could prove without a shadow of a doubt I've lied, I will walk away. Now, like I said, all this messing around, I was planning on walking away anyway, personally, because it's YouTube is full of weirdos. I like to do, see, like I've got a stressful job. I just want to be come on here, do a bit of, nonsense, bit of fun, bit of chat, do a bit of silly videos. Me alter ego, Michael Myers, to do silly dance routines, silly whatever, and then go home or go to bed, have a bit of a kip, wake up, and then another stressful day and a stressful night. So all I'm saying to you people, ask yourself one question. Why are they going to this length to silence people? It does not make sense. If you think about it, if I'm a liar, then it doesn't matter if they silence me or not. So you've got to think really hard about this. Now, am I telling the truth? Hmm. Think about it. It's easy to silence people if they got brains, but they don't even see it coming. I've planned it. I planned like the side home today. Um, man, Ron and Marie's channel the other day. He's put on there, and I thought, oh, the mongs, they are mongs, retards, all of them. They haven't got two braille. They haven't got a brain cell to share between them. It's how thick people are. That social engineering. You got trapped in a game, and they're not to get out. I'll give example. Beyonce. It went from, oh, this is you on the thing. And then it went, oh, you said that you're the they said that the person who gets the crime reference number is the victim. Then he goes, it's me. Then no, he goes, it's, yeah, that you said it was you. Never said anything sort. Then he goes, well, I said I've never knew when it first came out. I got technically people. I got arrested. I wasn't charged. I got arrested because of allegations. Michelle C said I was supposed to. One of the allegations where I called her a skeletor. She felt butt hurt. Oh, don't fancy going to the place about nasty words. Skeletor, you know. But you got to admit, people, she looks a bit of a skeletor. She looks weird looking woman. If you think about it, I think she's a bit of a schizophrenic as well. I think she's mental. She's got mental problems. Like all of us got mental problems. Everyone on this YouTube has got mental problems, but it's how people deal with it. She thinks because she mental problem is, and it's also where she thinks because you say I to somebody that she doesn't like or she's had nasty interactions with, you are supporting that person. Doesn't work like that, Michelle, does it? Like you were saying, nasty things about a lot of people. Even when I thought nothing of it, when all the mermaid mess came along, I was still talking to you. You were still saying a lot of nasty thing in the beginning, Michelle. You were saying a lot of nasty things about mermaid. I was still saying, yeah, decent to you. I truly believe that Michelle C should be sectioned or a welfare check should be put on her because, like I said, she's admitted that she took a machete to her husband. You know, sorry, but I don't care who you are or what you are. That should be sectioned there and then. Because if you think about it, if she take it to said that she loves them and all this monarchy, yeah. Who's to say she had kids in the house? Who's to say that she had anybody in that house? She would just snap. Personally speaking, I believe that she should be at least investigated for mental problems. Like, look at the Nathan. She had a big argument with Nathan. I don't know how the argument started. It started off. Um, he's supposed to doxed Daft's daughter. That I don't know what she got involved with. Well, she got involved. Next minute, what about bing bong? What about a bing bong? Bum bum. She went eight shipped. Now she put an innocent woman photograph up because she was arguing with another person, another YouTuber. Now Nathan's a cunt. You don't know he's a bit of a cunt. he needs a haircut and a wash, but London girl had nothing to do with the situation. But Michelle, she put a photograph up of her. Mm. She tried to do the same to me, but I could prove without a shadow of a doubt, and I proved it on my original channel. It was a picture of a fellow called Robert James Kent from America. Now, why would you do that? Now, and I'll be honest with you, I could be a cunt. I could have been a really cunt because she was in the garden with the mother once, and she came on camera. I could have been a cunt, clipped it, and put the photograph of her mother out. And not too long ago, all the details her mother's where the mother lives, where she lives, uh, was put out on a live stream. That's wrong. I hate the woman, but that's wrong, and especially the mum. But she's putting her own mother. I'm not going to manage a matter here. I'm not going to be a drama queen about it. But my own mother's life at risk. For what? And this the person, Beyonce said I knew where she lived. She went berserk because a full address came out. A full address came out on a live stream. Nobody knew about it. She said, nobody know my name, full name. So people, you've got to believe in what's right. You've got to look into your heart and soul, what makes sense. A person's going to the extreme, to proves that somebody's a liar, making up things, going from pound to pound of slagging that person off. Or somebody just said, well, how would I know where to go to report her to the police if I didn't know where she lived? That's like me saying to that in one of the watches, oh, I'm going to out to Mongolia, oh, to report to the police. And then it turned out that you lived in Outer Mongolia. That's one in a billion, 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 billion shot. If it had look like that, I should have put money on the lottery. Now, what they trying to get round? Originally, I've still got. I could put up if you want. And matter of fact, it is up on my wall. What now? Originally, they tried to put out the narrative. I went all the way to Petersburg to report Michelle C. That was the original narrative was put out. Yes, but then then I then now I'm saying I phoned up. But as you know, people, and you've not people, most people on this YouTube are not fake. Most people are backseat lawyers. Most people know the law more than the police on this YouTube. If I phone, say it come again, one of the watchers who lived in Outer Mongolia, phone the police in Outer Mongolia, on a report, watcher number two, to report a crime. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. What is it? Can I take some details? Yeah, my name is blah blah blah. I live in blah blah blah. Zach, where do we say to you? Get in touch with your own police force. They take the details. they take the statements off, yeah, because technically speaking, by the law, is the crime is happening where the person who reporting the crime is. So you go to your police force saying, yeah, my name's blah blah blah. There's the details. They pass all your information onto the Outer Mongolia police force. The police will say, yeah, fine, and then they carry on. But what doesn't change in that scenario? The crime reference number. Now, these Michelle C and a little bum boys don't get that. Don't get that concept. Don't get the fact that where the crime is committed, that's where the crime reports is from. So it doesn't matter any of views on this platform, and there's a lot of the people reporting to the police. There's a lot of them. Oh, we don't do this, we don't do that. Anyone want to ask me a question? Want to big up the watchers? Big up. Proud to be a watcher. You got to be proud to be a watcher. These people sit there, listen to some of my rants, other people's rants, and take the information in, take it in, and then just say, well, say what he's saying, this makes sense. What are these people? Why are these blocking people? They blocked Mr. Blue as well on different channels. Why are they so determined to stop the truth coming out? Me, if I was a liar, if that was them, I would put them. I even offered these people up. I even offered Beyonce. I've set Beyonce my last one I've done. Um, a link to this to come up. To come up. Yeah, does anyone want to? Anyone want to? There's the link, people. There's the link. If you want to come up, please come up and challenge what I say. If you think I'm wrong, please say so. I mean, have a discussion like normal people. Even Lammy said a couple of days ago, even he had to admit it was Michelle that went to police. I've got a clip. It's on this. No, I haven't got a clip, but it's on the lives. The lives are still put up. I would never take a life down. I would never do anything like that because I believe what you say you should own. Anyway, people, like I said, if you want to ask me a question, any question you want, I would say to you, I would tell you the truth. I would, to my best knowledge, I would give you the facts. But some questions I might be able to answer. I've done my best to give you an answer. But, you know, that's all our pairs could do. Is the best to answer questions. I would rather have someone to ask me a question than go behind, go making stuff up. And also, people, you gotta take on the consideration this. Beyonce was he's got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of information about people. He collects information. Why is that? Why do you think that is, people? He's on gaming platforms as well. He's known to be a troll on gaming platforms. He was originally one of the porn bombers here. And this house discussing this man is he threatened the man with grape. Do you really think he should be on this platform? Now he makes AI videos of people. Look at him, Brutal Betty. He used Brutal Betty's kids in AI to make them say adult theme words. Come on, people. That's not a right. That's not a man who's right in the head. That's a man who's, I wouldn't trust him with my own. I wouldn't trust him with Jason's cat. He went away for a few months. I wonder why did he run away? He ran away. He runs away. He done it year and a half ago, 2 years ago as well. He ran away for over a year. Now this platform shouldn't have people like him on. Shouldn't have something like weird and There's another one I think. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that the police looked into his devices because he went missing for about 4 months, 5 months. The end of that last year, came back, nothing happened. Thinking nothing happened. Then he started to go with Gypsy Dave. Gypsy Dave, when you could tell when Beyonce's not around, it's weird. It's like drains like watching paint dry. Gypsy Dave, had people on who wanked off a cat into bestiality. So I'm not being funny, people. My belief is that like attracts like. If Gypsy Dave is having people on like who sexual assaulted the cat, just maybe he's into that as well. Maybe. Come on, people. Why would you have somebody who does that? Why would you have somebody to make that done a few AI videos of kids saying adult material? Why? Ask yourself one question, people. Would you have them as your friends in real life? Come on. Answer me that question. Would you have them as friends in your real life? And people, if you want to clip me, please give me the common decency to ask me. If you clip me without my personal, me saying yes to clipping it, you're getting these copyright strike. But if you come and ask me, give me the common decency to ask me, you can clip all you like. I do not care. I'm just asking for a bit of common decency. That's all I ask people. That's all we could ask. That's all human beings. We're all human beings. Now, like I said, and then you get people like Beyonce that takes your voice, manipulates it, do AI stuff to make you say that, to make you said something that you never said. That's wrong. There's got to be something in his head. There's like not being he's from Scotland. And there again. It's uncles he has been convicted of male rape. That's how you threaten. If you go against them, that's who you get threatened again by. Now, why would a man threaten another man with rape? Ask yourself that, people. Would you like to be friends with, in real life, would you like to be friends with that man? I would rather be on here talking about my favourite occupation, my favourite hobbies, instead of talking about weirdos, freaks, and scattersods, The Walking Dead. Matter of fact, I believe Michelle be a good maker and good actress in The Walking Dead. She's halfway there. Halfway there, ooh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I take her, I swear. Ooh. Anyway, people, anyone else wants to ask me a question, please make the watchers. Like I said to you, I don't mind you clipping, but give me the constant, give me the, ask me first, comment, just ask me. I'm here for truth. I believe in what's just. I believe in helping people, not going round slagging people off. I believe Michelle needs help. I believe Fishcake Boy Jason needs help. I truly believe, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I hope they get it. I really hope they get it because they're not living a life. They're not having any, they're not having any lives, are they? They're not living a decent life. They're not living you know, like I said, mate, people who take what they say with should take what they say with a pinch shot. Just look, I know some of your people on here are really brainy. I know there's some of them on here who know the law like the back of their hand. Just think to yourself, people, just go, wait a minute. And like I said, Michelle C and Beyonce, Jason, all these people tripped themselves up eventually. The country, matter of fact, in when was it last year when she want to put a live out, she contradicted herself. She was on. She asked me to go up or phone her, etc. She was on. She was on a live, ringing the police to me about me, ringing the police. She's done the exact same thing to Ultra, and if Ultra comes in, Ultra, ask them. People, Ultra, ask them. She told the police that if Ultra was outside the house, she was goating Ultra. Come on then, if you come on. She said to Ultra, sack words were, go and grape your mother on a deathbed. Sack words, people. Now, just take that in. I give it a few seconds to take that in. Then she's saying, "What? Take that in. Grape your mother on a deathbed." Hmm. She also stated, she said about going on about when the first time I met her, she was going about Crinkle. Crinkle said that he's going to grape her granddaughters, which was wrong, you know, wrong in every sense of the world. But she said, I want my 13-year-old granddaughter to go with the man to feel it, what it would be like. Isn't that the same thing? She's accusing Crinkle of. It's all out there. It's all out there. Everything's out there, people. Now, all Michelle say has to do with me. I got nicked, people. I went to the police station because I got nicked. Yes, I got nicked because this what she was saying. But when I went back, the first time said they've got I was on bail, I think it was called, to so they can make further investigations because my solicitor love it to bits. Loved the ground that she walks on. Solicitor. She said, well, this woman, um, She pulled all the things up. This woman started this. This woman went on, and first was AJ's, JJ's, Uncle JJ's, I think I'm correct. Started all this. When I went back, people, when I first went in, the police could have hung me, not literally hung me, but the nasty looks, the sly remarks. When I went back, Zach words were, where you went wrong? I said, what's that? He said, you engaged with responded to her. I could have been a cunt here, people, and I could have just left. I said, oh yeah, you do what you like to do, Michelle. I could have went, oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, so the sack words were, if I didn't respond to her, I could have went to police for her. She would have been in serious trouble, people. Serious trouble, people. Now, this the type of woman that you have in your community. She's all right with you if she thinks you're providing a service to her. But when you step back and just look what she's doing, you got to think to yourself, is this, trying to get that off stage, is this a woman who, is this woman that you want in your community? Is this woman you want in your community? I seriously doubt you do, because there's a lot of good people on this community. A lot. All right, you say you make friends with these people. They're not your friends. It's just somebody you talk to, somebody you listen to. That's what she does. She sucks you in and spits you out. You got Beyonce, who's a weird freak of a man. Why does he call himself Beyonce? Now, going to Lammy, I don't believe him, but like I said, I know it's a woman. Hmm. Why is he getting involved in people? Why is he making, he's on here. If you pull him up about something, he makes stupid little videos with AI and generated images. Now, I'm supposed to be fat, little, baldy, according to these. Far from it. Far from it. But he's got this picture of me. He must, Beyonce must, you know, when he's in bed alone, wank over me. He must forget in his head, oh, that Bobby, oh, look at him, he's done this again. Yeah, yeah, I'm in his head 24/7. I'm in his head 24/7. And then then he tries to argue with you, say, no, you've said this. Yeah, I've got he never puts them up, people. I've got evidence. I've got live streams where you've been on, where Michelle Steve said where she lived. She hasn't said when I was there. She might have said that afterwards when I got nicked, because I knew it was that. Then I knew exactly where she lived. But I knew it city, Petersburg. But I know exactly where she lives now because it was put out on a live stream. Anyway, people, all I want you to do, don't follow the sheep. Be a lion. Think for yourself. If something doesn't look true, something doesn't look right, it's not. You know, analyze what they're saying. If it's little, if one of that story doesn't, it's a lie, then you've got to question everything else they say. Now, Michelle says that she's in a happy relationship with her husband. They go out for dinners and all this monarchy, but she attacked him with the machete, and her husband cut the priest onto her. Now that doesn't make sense. In 1 minute, saying, "Oh, she's this." She's a loving mum. She's loving grandma. She's loving mum, loving grandma. But saying that about your granddaughter, hmm, going after their granddad with that machete, hmm, you've got to ask yourself, people, would you trust this person with your kids? I surely wouldn't trust them with mine. So anyone of you want to ask me a question, please do. And clippers, if you sought my permission, ask me. You asked me to clip my video lives or whatever, or use my videos. I would guarantee you say yes, you can. But I want the common decency to ask me first. If you don't ask me first, you're getting a copyright strike. I can't be further than that. I say the truth. I'm honest to a T. Anyway, people, I'll say bye for now. But if anyone asks a question, I'll try to answer before I go. Cheerio, auf Wiedersehen. Have a dirty sayonara. So look at just people, all I'm saying to you before I go, look deep in what this people saying to you. Maybe they're hiding something from you. Bye bye for now. Thank you for your watching. Big up the watchers.